gonna start off just by cleaning up the outside of it, taking off this bone felt and connective tissue. That would be very tough. Let's take off the majority of that there. We'll flip it over and do the same thing on this side. Got quite a bit of bone felt here from the ribs. Without wasting too much of the red meat. Okay, and I'm going to take a nice piece off the front here, off the rib end. This is right next to where the rib, the GL rib, export rib is. We're going to take off a nice little chunk there. And we're going to take off what they call the butcher's special. Just a nice chuck eye right there, chuck eye steak. Or poor man's rib eye. A little bit of that fat there on the outside. We'll just cut in some steaks. So those eat just like a ribeye steak right there. Nice and tender. The rest of this into some boneless chuck short ribs, which you can throw on the grill. Just kind of clean those up a little bit as well. Move into the chuck roast. You can tell it's still a little bit frozen. About all the further you can get down on this piece right there. This last chuck roast. The rest of this is gonna be used for stew meat or cube steaks. That's more into the neck meat right there. It's gonna be a little bit tougher and not quite as nice of a roast. So take off some of that stuff right there. Start cutting cubes out of it now for stew meat. rest of this over here, we can just make that into ground beef. And we are done with the merchandising of the chuck roast. So on the chuck roll, the first thing I do is I take on the rib end of it, I'll take off about a 3 or 4 inch section, and off that section we can make some nice chuck eye steaks. It's going to be a nice, that's the one that doesn't usually make it to the case. That's the butcher's special. We've got the chuck short ribs, which you could marinate and grill up. They turn out really nice. In the center of the chuck, we'll make our chuck roasts. You got a nice clean chuck roast there, and off the ends towards the neck you're going to end up with a bunch of stew meat, and then trim for the ground beef.